Dash with Carol Dixon is all about life and how to live that life positively, productively, and prayerfully. After decades of ministry, Dr. Dixon is qualified to address any topic of life from a biblical perspective. Let's listen now as Dr. Dixon shares nuggets with us about Seize the Moment.
Well, bless the Lord, oh my soul, and all that is within me. Bless his holy name. It is just so refreshing to be with you for a dash. Well, I want to talk today about seizing the moment. It's time to seize the moment. You know, many times as you begin to obey God, God will begin to have you move into uncharted waters. I'm going to call them excuses and procrastination on today, where we've got to move in that moment, no time to pray 3 hours. And I'm talking to those that are ready to follow the Lord. Yes, there will come those times in our lives that it seems like, oh my goodness, how can I do that? And we're just torn in the choices that we have to make. But today, I want to let you know there comes a moment in time, and now is that time that you've got to seize the moment. Let's look at it in Scripture. Luke, the 9th chapter. You could read verses 57 through 62. I'm going to read Luke 9 and 62 in the Message Bible. It says, Jesus said, no procrastination, no backward looks. You can't put God's kingdom off till tomorrow. Seize the day. Ooh, in Mark, the 10th chapter, there was a huge crowd that was following Jesus as he left Jericho. And a man named Bartimaeus was blind and begging by the roadside. There in Mark, the 10th chapter, around the 47th verse. And when Bartimaeus heard that Jesus was nearby, he began to shout, Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me. Well, I'll tell you one thing. When Bartimaeus had gotten up that morning, he had no idea that Jesus Christ was going to be passing by him that day. Oh, he thought it was just another day, ordinary day, same place, same cry for help, same situation. But suddenly, Jesus was there. Bartimaeus had no time to prepare. He had no time to think through his process or his response. It was just an opportunity that dropped in his lap. And he chose to seize the moment. He decided not to delay. He decided not to procrastinate. He was going to do it, and he was going to do it now. That's the first key to a fresh start in your life, too. Whatever you're going to do it now. Hey, don't say next year, I'm going to make a fresh start. Or next month, I'm going to make some changes. Or tomorrow, I'm going to make that a priority. It's now or never. Seize the moment. There comes a moment in time, and the time is now. Every day you will have opportunities for a fresh start, but you don't take advantage of them. Why? You procrastinate. And listen, it happens to all of us. Oh, yes, at one time or another. Excuses. And we all have them. Some good, some bad. But they represent the choices we make by justifying the reasons behind our actions. And this is what Luke 9 chapter verses 57 through 62, they had excuses as to why they couldn't come. And there were legitimate excuses. Yeah, procrastination is a strong phenomenon. You think it makes your life easier, when actually it does just the opposite. It's a stress generator. And when you know the right thing to do, you got to do it. And today is the time to do it. You've been talking about doing something. You've been talking. Let's do it. And let's do it now. Don't assume you can wait for tomorrow. The Bible warns over and over about presuming upon tomorrow. I'm not guaranteed a tomorrow, and neither are you. Jesus said, listen, no procrastination. Oh, yes, Message Bible. No backward looks. You can't put God's kingdom off till tomorrow. Seize the day. You have no guarantee that you will even live tomorrow. Whatever you're going to do, you better do it now. Is Jesus inviting you to a fresh start today? Don't delay. Follow the example of Bartimaeus and seize the moment. I am Carol Dixon, and this is Dash
We know you have been inspired. Your faith has been built, giving you a new perspective. Tell someone about Dash with Carol Dixon podcast. Someone you know needs to tune in. We're always on 24/7. Spread the word, won't you? We're helping you and many others with a positive, productive, and prayerful word. Thank you for joining us today. Take a moment now to leave a rating, review, and subscribe to our podcast app. On behalf of the entire team, thanks for listening to Dash with Carol Dixon.